day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. Got something on my lip there. Probably dip. Let's get some dip here. I'm still dipping Stoker's Wintergreen, like I say, dip of the week. You know, I don't know what's going to happen if I run out of dip. I have lots of snuff and fair bit of chewing tobacco. Cheers, everybody. But if it all runs out and we're still in lockdown, where the fuck am I going to buy dip? All non-essential. I guess I could walk out to a gas station or find a gas station. I don't drive, so I don't know anything about where gas stations are. Sounds stupid, but it's true. I hope all your survival quarantine businesses are going well. Mine are going good here at Sound Kitchen Studios. Trying to grow a beard. I've grown a beard before. I know I can grow one. Just seems to be taking a minute or two. But it's gonna be mostly gray anyway. That's cool though. I'm fine with looking old. I walk with a cane. God damn it. That instantly adds 20 years to your life. Yeah. So yeah, I guess dip will be harder to find. I don't know. And see, I just don't know. There's a lot of questions. I don't know if the things will be open on the reserves. The marijuana dispensaries are staying open, which is great. From what I understand, there's some, places in the States where they have legalized dispensaries, pot's legal, and those are being closed down because they're not deemed an essential service, which really sucks because, a lot of people, myself included, use pot as medicine. Like it's a great painkiller. It's an amazing painkiller. It's an amazing anxiety reducer. Those are my two main problems, when you sum it all up. But but anyhow, I feel for the people who have had their dispensaries closed because now that it's being respected as medicine, which it is, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, some places in the States are getting closed. But here in Ontario, they're staying open. As is the LCBO, which is another good thing. We don't want the hospitals bogged down with alcoholics in the DTs. So it's not a fun place to be. Having been there once myself. So yeah, but all in all, things are good. I've been, I'm sure all of us are taking time to do a little extra cleaning around the house and stuff like that. So I've been working on, you know, my studio. And you can see my studio in a lot of not a lot of recent vlogs, but in a lot of my vlogs and videos. You can see I'm videoing from my coffee table onto my couch where I'm sitting, and I eventually decided to move out here because the lighting's better. But I'm not a tidy person. I'm kind of a pack rat. I'm kind of a collector of strange things. And my room is just packed with stuff. But I found some great stuff in there today when I was cleaning up. I found Where is it? This cool little harmonica. This is a Chromata 8. It's kind of a beginner's model chromatic harmonica. But the thing is it works, and all the notes work fine. And out of all my chromatics in the key of, I have a different one in the key of F, but in all my chromatics in the key of C, I have one that works now, because all my other ones are kind of fucked. So I'm glad for that. Found a notebook that I've been using and I couldn't find. I found it, which is great because it has lyrics to songs in it I don't want to forget. And now back before I got on disability, I was on okay. There's the for people like me who can't work. There's kind of two things in Ontario. There's OW, which is Ontario Works, and that's like welfare, and you basically like what you get every month is $700 to live on. 350 of that is for shelter, and 350 of it's for bills and food and everything else you need in life. But the reality of it is, when I was on OW here after my doctor told me I can't work anymore, and I couldn't keep a job anywhere. I was on OW for a couple of years, and you get $700. Now my apartment alone is almost in that range. You know what I mean? Like when I got my check on welfare day, or they just deposited it in your bank. You know, I would transfer. I'd have enough to pay my rent and to pay half my phone bill, basically. So it really sucked because I couldn't buy food. I have a whole playlist of food bank snippets videos. I went to the food banks for a couple of years. Bless those people. They're they work. They're all volunteers. They all, you know, a lot of people, food banks are really stigmatized. I'm assuming everywhere, but very much so here in Peterborough. Like, if you're going to the food bank, you're like, you're not. It's not cool. Um, in the general public's eye. But fuck them. You got to survive. How you got to survive, right? Um, yeah, so it was really difficult. And then about a year and a bit ago, a year and a bit ago, because I'd been applying for ODSP, which is disability, and the only difference is you get a little bit more money. Like you actually do have money to pay your rent and buy your groceries and pay your bills and stuff. But it's even at that, there's not a lot of luxury money. You know what I mean? Um, you know, just like maybe $100 you can mess around with, kind of thing, or at least in my situation anyway. Um, yeah. Why the fuck am I talking about all this? Oh yeah, because anyway, whenever I came across an extra $10 or something like that, I'd go out. And the first thing I do is I'd go buy a case of ramen because I knew I could live on one pack of ramen a day, and that's pretty much what I was doing. And so that was like almost food for a month, you know. Um, anyways, so I had this huge stash of ramen, and then my situation changed. I got on disability, and I was able to start buying my own groceries, which was the feeling of walking into a grocery store with money. in your hand. Like the thing about, being when I was on welfare, like you can't really go anywhere. Like you don't have any, like you can't even go and have a coffee anywhere unless someone's buying it for you. So I would just stay at home all the time. That's why this self isolation thing I'm not finding too hard on myself, though I do realize it is very hard on others. Um, yeah. So I found a couple cases of ramen in my room today in my studio. It's pretty fucking cool. I celebrated by having a ramen soup. Um, yeah, so I found that. I found the harmonica, the notebook, uh, and this cool fucking thing. I forgot I had this. That's my favorite. You just keep it rocking. I bought this at the. I bought this at the Dollarama for $2. Best $2 I've ever spent, I think. Um, this when I was making, I was trying to make dubstep music for a while, just because my son was really into it, and I bought this during that period. So my dubstep's pretty fucking raw. I actually I called it dipstep, and I have a playlist of my dipstep attempts. Go check them out. If you haven't scrolled through my playlists, I got hundreds and hundreds of videos. So, damn it, I wanted to keep this video short. It's 12 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go. Um, but I hope you all have a great day, an awesome day. Uh, doing what you do. Tomorrow, if you're in the Warehouse of Strangers group on Facebook, if you're not, just go sign up. It's fun, free. All you got to do is ask to join and answer a question. I think that's easy to answer. Um, but all day long, from noon until I think probably 10 or so at night, 10:30 at night, we're doing live, like a live stream show from about a dozen or so people in the group. We're all cut up into half-hour slots, and so like at noon, Nikki Panic is going to go on, and then at 12:30, I think Mike Fisher is going to go on. And then at 1, Jill Staveley's going on, and then at 1:30, I'm going on, and then after me is Trevor Hill, the front man for what are they fucking? I always forget the name. They're a pretty big folk punk band. Buggy Lewis and the Rabbit Grenades. Yeah, that's the one. And then that might be it for the afternoon. We'll take or the morning, early afternoon. We'll take a little break, and then we start up again. Uh, I think Day Ridgway is in there. Um, this woman, Fidget Lily, yeah, she's an amazing musician from New York City, and she's played with a lot of big name people. And she's gonna do her. She has a band called Food Pill, and they're gonna do their thing at some point. Yeah, it's gonna be good fun. Just a whole day. I'm just gonna kick back all day and watch the live streams and perform one. So it'll be pretty fun. Um, and I also Kawashai, I don't Kawashi. Good friend of mine from YouTube here. If you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. KOWASI. Yeah. KOWASI. Kawashai. Um, sorry, man. If I got the spelling wrong. Yeah, he has an amazing channel. Let's go check it out and see. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. He said some guy named, the name keeps changing in my comments, but he's been calling. It used to be like something like Trap Track Studios or something like that, and then it changed to a guy named Tem, with a profile picture of some guy, and now it's calling itself Tim, and so it's a bot, right? I always heart its comments, but maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know, but it's a bot, So, and I see it showing up in a lot of people's comment sections. So I don't know. I don't understand bots. I don't know what their purpose is. Um, I don't know. Like other than to spam people's comment section. Like I don't know what the deal is. Um, but yeah, I'm being followed by a bot. I don't know. Can somebody clue me to that? If you know what's up. Um, yeah. Anyhow, hope you all have a great day. From Santa Kitchen Studios Kitchen, be well.